Hey everybody, I want to talk to you about what I think it means to be a responsible gun owner and what it takes. So, if you're somebody who's just got a gun because of the recent unrest in the country over the last 5 or 10 years, and maybe you shot it once and then it's in your closet, or something to that effect, you buy a gun, put it in your nightstand, maybe never shot it, that's I think that's irresponsible. And also, especially if you're going to carry the gun, you need to know how to use it, how to operate it properly, know that it's going to function properly, and train, because your ability to shoot is a uh, skill that will diminish if you don't use it. And also, you're going to be responsible for every bullet that comes out of that gun. So if you know, somebody catches a stray that came out of your gun, you could be criminally and civilly and or civilly liable for it. Uh, One of the things I did when I was younger, I would just I carry here and there. I didn't really think about it too much, um, because I don't know, I wasn't really in that like protector mindset. But once I started being, thinking about that, had a wife, had kids, um, wanted to exercise my Second Amendment rights to carry, protect myself and them. In the beginning, I would just carry around the house empty, just to get used to the feel of it. And then once I was comfortable with that, started carrying loaded. I guess the real thing that got me to start carrying on a regular basis was whenever I was working in Anchorage at the office. There was a shooting, and the shooter live streamed himself on Facebook running away. Like, I don't know if he did it during, but he definitely live streamed himself while he was fleeing the scene. And it was only 4 blocks away from the office where I was working, so he could have, theoretically, if he ran in my direction, he could have gotten to where I was with his gun, and I was just sitting there with my good intentions. So I started carrying regularly then, but I went to the I started going to the range, shooting more, making sure I was accurate with the guns that I was going to carry for the reasons I stated before. I mean, if you can't hit the broadside of a barn, carrying isn't going to do you any good, and it could do other people a lot of harm. So it's just something to think about. And then you get into types of ammo you carry, mostly handguns and stuff. I don't know that I worry too much about over penetration, but if you're in a situation where you have a truck gun or something like that, and you're carrying a rifle, then or have a rifle in the vehicle with you, then over penetration and starts to be a factor. You might hit your target, but what's behind your target? Back to the 4 rules of gun safety: know your target, know what's beyond your target. That's so yeah, if you have a gun, you need to train with it, know how to use it, just like any other tool. Where some other tools, if you don't use it properly, you might hurt yourself. With a gun, you might hurt yourself, but you have a good chance of hurting others if you have a negligent discharge, or uh, you just haven't trained with it well enough to be able to use it properly when the time comes. Hope this helps, and I'll see you guys later. Have a good night.